The search engine Google is showing this doodle in many countries for the 136th birthday of George Papanicolaou. Papanicolaou was a Greek pioneer in cytopathology. Cytopathology is a branch of pathology that studies and diagnoses diseases on the cellular level. Papanicolaou worked with his wife to develop the life-saving medical test known as the Pap smear. Born on this day in 1883 at a Greek island, Papanicolaou grew up the son of a doctor. Although he initially studied music and humanities, he later chose to follow in his father's footsteps and go into the medical field. Papanicolaou started medical school at age 15 at the University of Athens and after graduation served as an army surgeon in the Balkan Wars. In 1913, he emigrated to the US with his wife. The couple initially struggled to make a living. Papanicolaou sold carpets and played violin in restaurants, and his wife sewed buttons for $5 a week until he was recruited as a researcher at Cornell University. There, Papanicolaou worked alongside his wife, who served as a technician and sometimes test subject. The couple's scientific breakthrough came after recruiting a group of close friends to participate in a study for their research, which involved undergoing Pap smears. He first reported that uterine cancer could be diagnosed by smear test in 1928, but the importance of his work was not recognized until 1943. That is, it took around 15 years for medical science to recognize the significance of Papanicolaou's test, now commonly called a Pap test or Pap smear, which provides for quick early detection of cervical and uterine cancer. The American Medical Association began recommending annual Pap smears for women in 1960. Since his test became routine, the rate of cervical cancer in North America has dropped by about 70%, and the lives of millions of women have been extended. In 1961, he moved to Miami, Florida to develop the Papanicolaou Cancer Research Institute at the University of Miami, but died there prior to its opening.